Good afternoon. I will call to order the April 23rd meeting of the Oklahoma City Riverfront Redevelopment Authority. Item 2 is items from the chairman, and I don't have anything today. Item 3 is the minutes from March 26th. Do we have any changes or corrections? Cast your vote. And that passes. Item 4 is the consent docket. We have the oil and gas revenue report and the Oklahoma River corridor events update. Any questions on either one of those? Cast your vote. And that passes. Item 5 is the primary agenda items, Oklahoma River project summary.
Good afternoon. Jeff Shumway, Oklahoma City Public Works. With now a lot of our winter projects with the Eastern Basin completed, we're getting more into our normative maintenance for the river. Starting to look into doing a lot of the debris removals. One of the things that we found is that we changed the measure of how we're going to collect our debris and measure those. We've gone with a cubic yardage, so we're now able to more accurately measure the volume of debris that we're receiving. This month, we've removed 120 cubic yards of debris, primarily out of the Eastern Basin. With it being drained, a lot of materials were flushed through the tributaries in that basin. But it's looking pretty good now. David, some of the things that we're starting to look at for next winter upcoming projects is going to be the structural rehabilitation of the May Dam. Again, it would be very similar to what we performed at Eastern, a lot of concrete structural repairs, cleaning of the gates, repainting, cylinder replacements, things of that nature in the boat lock. This is just a typical photo of some of the debris we've been capturing. This actually was in the Eastern Basin off the Brock Creek tributary. But anyways, we've got it looking pretty good now for the anticipated events the events that are coming up. And with that, if you have any questions.
Any questions? Thank you. Need a motion? Cast your vote. And that passes. Item B is an audit contract with Allen Gibbs and Hulik LC for our audit fiscal year 23-24. Something we do every year. Any questions on it? Need a motion? It passes. Item C is a memorandum of understanding with the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation, the Water Utilities Trust, and the Zoological Trust in the City of Oklahoma City for close-to-home fishing program using various lakes and waterways, of course, one of which is us. Any questions on this? Been doing this for some years with them. Cast your vote. That passes. Item D is a joint resolution with the Riverfront Authority and the City of Oklahoma City authorizing qualified reimbursements to the River Sport Foundation in an estimated amount of $1.1 million through June 30, 2024 for repair and replacement of certain items. As you recall, our lease with their lease with us, however you want to phrase it, calls for us to reimburse them for repairs over $25,000. And this accomplishes that. Any questions? Any motion? Cast your vote. That passes. Item E is an easement to Phillips 66 Carrier LLC for a pipeline replacement using portions of our Riverfront Authority property near Sooner Road between 10th and 36th. Doing some work on their pipeline. We have representatives here if you have any questions for them. Need a motion? Cast your vote. And that passes. Thank you all for coming out. You don't have to stay for the rest of the meeting unless you're just bored. Okay, item F is a revocable permit with Bodies Race Company for the hometown half, June 8th, using Wheeler Park and the North Trail. Any questions? Need a motion? Cast your vote. And that passes. Item G is a revocable permit with Red Coyote Running and Fitness for the Red Coyote Love Run 5K and 10K on June 22nd, using the North Trail and the Community Foundation Trail. Need a motion? Cast your vote. That passes. Item H, revocable permit with Bodie's Race Company for the Summer Sizzler, July 27th, using Wheeler Park and the North Trail. Cast your vote. That passed. Item I, another permit for Red Coyote Running and Fitness for the Red Coyote Half Marathon, November 10th, using Regatta Park Plaza and the North Trail. A lot of running going on down there at the river. Wish they'd run a few laps for me. Cast your vote. And that passes. I don't have a claims docket. Item 7 is comments from staff. You have the Park and Rec Department Director's report. Melinda?
Good afternoon, Melinda McMillan-Miller, Director of Parks and Recreation. Just accept the report as it is, please, and if you have any questions, I'm happy to entertain it. I also want to congratulate Trustee Edwards on being appointed to the trustee as a full term and not just as filling in from Brian Doherty's term expiration. So happy to have you back on the board. So, thank you. That's all I had, sir, unless you have any questions from anybody.
Any
Thank you.
questions for Melinda? You got, not on the river, but you got Wheeler Park grand opening coming up, I understand?
We have, so actually we have 2 openings coming up, one being Wheeler Park, that we're not really having an official opening as much as just we have a brand new concession building, sidewalks, restrooms, which is always really fun and important when we're having these sports complexes. So that is actually going to be final accepted and approved for us to take possession of and actually program and use here in just the next couple of weeks. But we do have Woodson Sports Complex that's opening with a big ribbon cutting and grand opening activities on May 17th and 18th that we're really excited to have the east half of Woodson Park seeing that development come through. So between having 6 new diamond fields, 4 new rectangular fields, 2 concession buildings, restrooms, fencing, outfielding, new parking, it's a really great enhancement to that park that just complements the Wendell Wisenhunt complex across the street. So if we can get the bridge, redone eventually, little Caterpillar Bridge across I-44, get that expanded, improved upon, that'll be a really great connection between the 2 parks. Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope to see you there. Please come.
And congratulations to you, Adam.
Thank you.
Glad to have you again. Any comments by trustees? Comments by citizens? Mike, you got just a little minor event coming up here, don't you?
Thank you. I thought I'd just give you a quick update on the plans and hopefully everyone's collective wishes for good weather. It's a little concerned about that, but we are starting with the Champagne and Oysters event on Thursday night, and which is a fundraiser, but a lot of to support our Olympic hopefuls. And then Saturday the event begins. We will have about 500 kids coming from Oklahoma City Public Schools to watch the Olympic trials, and then and Saturday is really the big day, all day long, between canoe kayak slalom, culminating in kayak cross, which again is it's the first ever Olympic trials for kayak cross and making its debut for the Paris Olympics, and very exciting to watch. It will be broadcast live on Peacock, so if you don't make it down, you might tune in. I did send to David, we have some premium passes for you. If you'd like to come down, we'd love to have you. Really hoping to pack the bank and get everyone cheer on these athletes. It's a big deal to obviously name Team USA here in Oklahoma City, and pretty exciting. So, all right. Thank you.
Will that go on rain or shine? Not
Within
that
reason.
I'm wishing
Yeah,
anything, but.
No, we, I mean, they're getting wet, so you'll paddling in the rain is not going to stop them. It's the lightning that'll stop things. So we'd love to have a crowd. So we're hoping that we have a break in the weather on Saturday. So it does culminate with the naming of Team USA Saturday night after the kayak cross, about 7-ish, and with live music and then fireworks as well. So, and I would also mention that is our opening weekend for river sport for all the whitewater and adventure activities too. So, all right.
This is a big event in the rowing world, Olympic trials. It was a feather in their foundation's cap to get this here, and it's hopefully a sign of good things to come.
I think it is, so a lot to come. So thank you very much. Okay.
Any other citizens to be heard? We are adjourned.